Now they're talking about how much they're paying to feed and to get things done. Well, that's what happens when some you-ha who Buddha wants all power. Ha 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 ha. Man, oh man, eh? So if you circle back and you go with the flow of what needs to be done, not hope all the time, right? And normal standards. See, everyone was hoping that the war would end early, go with the normal standards, they'll get food. But the way they play, it always pays the big guy, right? The big guy always seems to get the win. If he doesn't get the win, it doesn't happen. That's sad. What should have happened in crisis, right, is you send a little bit of food, and if it doesn't happen over so long, how long has it been going for now? About a year, right? Gaza. Imagine if they sent seeds 6 months ago. So you get to a point where it's going up and down, and it looks like that, which it started to look ages ago. They should have started thinking about other things. And same with the people. Means you go back to what nature is. Start looking after yourself. Don't assume anything. Live in the don't assume nothing. Don't think that nothing's going to happen. You can hope, you can plan, but don't think none of that's going to work. You live like that. And you go, what are we going to do by ourselves until this happens? It's like a human getting lost in the bush. You get some humans get lost in the bush. They don't have much education or guidance or anything like that. They cry, they sit there, they walk around, they're trying to get out of the bush. That's all they look for, so they can quickly go home to their own ways in life. They shouldn't have maybe been in the bush, because if they learn about the skills of the bush, you could have just camped, just did your thing, and you'll eventually get out. Just chill out. Right, and find your way, but you should always know the basics before you get stuck in such a predicament. Otherwise, you're going to have to put up with the predicament, isn't it? Right, so when it comes to Gaza, they sent seeds ages ago. I'm looking at dirt all over the place. Right, they could have at least tried to plant seeds and did their own thing. And if they did that with the food, I'm sure it would have balanced out. But because they didn't do anything themselves, and they're screaming out to God, God's this, God's that, right, and didn't look after themselves, what does that mean? Right? They got too much faith in Big Daddy to look after them, and now they're complaining because Big Daddy didn't help them, right? What have they shown to help themselves when it comes to the main priorities of shelter and living? Anyway, you let me know in comments what you think about all that. I think it's a bit of a joke. They should have done steps ages ago. When you don't do steps ages ago, you get to a point where there's no return, and it's going to be more costly and more hard to sort out the issue. So have a good one out there, and see you later.